Okay, let's dive in. Imagine just describing a 3D world, maybe saying a snow-covered forest at sunset.
Right.
And then boom, you're actually in it, walking around, interacting like a video game.
Yeah, that's the promise.
Well, that's basically what we're unpacking today. Google DeepMind's Genie 3. And it's not just another video maker, is it? They're calling it a universe modeler.
That's a good way to put it. It's definitely more ambitious than just generating clips.
So our mission here is to really get under the hood. Look at what Genie 3 can do, its potential, where it's maybe not quite there yet, and what this all means for AI and, well, how we interact with digital stuff in the future.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how it moves beyond just showing you something.
Hmm.
It creates environments you can genuinely interact with.
Interact how? Like clicking on things.
More than that, your actions actually matter. The world responds, in real time. It's dynamic.
Okay, so that's a pretty big step.
It really is. It opens up totally new ways for AI to learn by training in these custom-built realities. And it changes how we experience these digital worlds, too.
Yeah.
We're not just watching anymore, we're participating.
Right, active participation. So Genie 3, fundamentally, it takes text, your description,
Your prompt, yeah.
and builds an interactive 3D world from it almost instantly.
Pretty much. You type in that snow-covered forest, and in moments, there it is. But crucially, it's not just a picture or a video loop.
It's navigable.
Exactly. You can walk through it, look around, explore, just like you would in a modern game.
And compared to older versions like Genie 1 and 2, what's the big leap here?
The big focus is on, well, two things mainly. Image stability and that interactivity we mentioned.
Stability meaning it doesn't look glitchy. Things don't just flicker or change weirdly.
Precisely. Older models often struggled with keeping things consistent over time, frame to frame. Genie 3 aims for a stable, coherent 3D world that feels persistent as you move through it. That's a tough nut to crack for generative AI in real time.
Okay, makes sense. And the ambition behind it. You mentioned AI training.
Yeah, that seems to be a major goal. Think of it as like an incredibly realistic flight simulator, but for AI agents. And it's generated completely on the fly based on what's needed.
So AI can practice complex tasks without needing a physical robot or a real-world setup.
Exactly. Training robots safely, rapidly, for things that are dangerous or just too complex to set up physically over and over again. Warehousing, rescue scenarios, you name it.
Wow, okay.
And that real-time interactive simulation capability is, well, it's the core of it. It's not just making scenes look real, it's simulating some of the physics, too.
Physics, like how things move or how light works.
Yeah, exactly. Light, water, movement, even bigger things, like, say, a sandstorm appearing if you ask for it. It suggests it's learned some underlying rules about how the world works, not just how it looks.
Which is different from just playing a video of a sandstorm.
Totally different. It means these generated worlds feel more alive, more responsive. It can create fictional places, sure, but also maybe reconstruct historical sites you can actually explore. That dynamic quality is key.
Okay, that's the what and why. Let's get into the how. How does this universe modeler actually pull this off? You said it's autoregressive.
Right. In simple terms, think of it like having a really good short-term memory.
Okay.
It's constantly looking at what it just showed you, frame by frame, and what you just did, moved forward, turned, interacted with something. And it uses all that context to generate the very next frame. So it's always adapting, always reacting to keep the world coherent and responsive to you.
So it's not just playing a pre-recorded sequence. It's building the world step by step based on my actions.
That's the idea. It makes the environment feel like it's evolving with you, not just for you.
And starting it up is just text. Give me some examples.
Yeah, you just describe what you want. Could be anything, really.
Yeah.
A cyberpunk alley bathed in neon and rain, or an ancient temple deep in a lush jungle. Maybe a silent space station overlooking a giant planet.
Cool. And the output, what's the quality like?
Pretty decent, actually. It generates these worlds in just a few seconds, running at 720p resolution, and smoothly, too, around 24 frames per second.
And you can just walk around with a keyboard and mouse?
Yep, standard keyboard mouse controls, or even a game controller. You can properly explore the world it just conjured up for you.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You also mentioned its memory is a kind of superpower.
Huh. Yeah, I think so. It's got this amazing memory of the world it creates. It doesn't just generate a scene and then forget it.
What do you mean?
It remembers objects, textures, even changes you make, for several minutes at least, which is crucial for making it feel like a real persistent place.
So if I, push a box somewhere.
Right, or leave a mark on a wall or move something. If you walk away and come back, that change should still be there. It maintains a consistent state.
That's impressive. Older models would just reset, right?
Often, yeah, or things would subtly change. Maintaining that object permanence is a big deal.
And you said everything can be changed, even big stuff.
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting. You can use text commands to trigger global events.
Like what?
Well, imagine you've set up your scene, maybe that desert landscape. Then you just say, or type, a sandstorm is coming.
And it just happens.
Instantly, yeah. The whole world reacts. Sky darkens, wind picks up, sand starts blowing. It changes the whole atmosphere dynamically.
Wow. The creative possibilities there seem huge. Dynamic storytelling, testing scenarios.
Enormous potential, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just building a static set, you're directing a living world.
Okay, so let's connect the dots. All this cool tech, what does it actually do for people? Why should, someone listening care about a virtual forest?
Good question. The practical uses are actually pretty wide-ranging. We touched on training and simulation for AI and robots.
Right. Warehouse management, rescue operations, navigation, practicing complex stuff safely.
Exactly. Risk-free learning, endless repetition if needed. That's massive.
What else?
Rapid prototyping.
Yeah.
Especially for things like video games or animation.
Ah, so instead of spending ages building a test level.
You could potentially mock up a basic interactive version in maybe an hour. Just drive it, jump in, see if the idea works. That could totally change workflows.
Speeding things up dramatically.
Yeah, maybe even democratizing it a bit. Less focus on laborious 3D modeling up front, more on just prompting ideas.
Interesting. And education.
Oh, definitely. Imagine history class, where you can literally walk around ancient Rome.
Okay, that would have made my history classes way better.
Right, or biology students exploring the inside of a cell interactively. It opens up truly immersive learning opportunities that books or videos just can't match.
And just general content creation, quick tests.
Yeah, creating quick visual concepts without needing a full 3D pipeline, faster iteration, testing ideas quickly.
So, zooming out, this really could change how we learn, create, and train AI.
I think so. It's a fundamental shift. Today, it's mostly researchers, AI, robotics folks pushing the limits.
But tomorrow?
Game studios, absolutely. Video creators, animators, R&D teams exploring new ways to interact. And yeah, education, training, simulation, creative brainstorming. It's a tool for testing fast, learning without risk, and thinking big.
Okay, sounds incredible. But let's be real, no new tech is perfect. What are the catches? Where does Genie 3 still need some work? First, the good stuff again.
Sure. The big pluses are definitely those live, playable 3D worlds. That's the headline.
And the visual stability seems key. It holds together for minutes.
Yeah. Decent stability over several minutes, which is a good start.
Yeah.
And changing things with text commands is super intuitive.
Plus, the AI training ground aspect and the rapid prototyping, those are clear wins.
Absolutely. Great for simulations, great for quick creative tests.
Okay, now, the downsides. What are the needs improvement areas?
Well, interaction time is one. Sessions are currently pretty short, just a few minutes. Not really enough for deep gameplay or very long simulations yet.
Right, you can't explore for hours. What else?
Managing complex interactions between multiple agents, like multiple AI characters in the same scene, is still really hard.
Ah, so getting multiple AI characters to interact realistically with each other and the environment.
Exactly. It's one thing to generate one player's view. It's another to orchestrate lots of independent things happening convincingly at once. That's a huge challenge.
Okay. And real-world accuracy. Can it perfectly recreate my street?
Not perfectly, no. It struggles with precise geographic accuracy. It can give you the feel of Paris or Tokyo, maybe, but not an exact photorealistic replica block by block.
Gotcha. Any other glitches?
Sometimes text generated within the scene can be blurry or unreadable, and you might see small physical oddities, a slightly weird-looking chair, an object behaving just a bit unnaturally. Reminders that it's still AI generation.
And I assume it needs a beast of a computer to run.
Oh yeah, significant computing power is definitely required. This isn't running on your average laptop easily.
Right. So how does this stack up against other things out there? Are there alternatives?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
There are tools that do similar things in some ways. Descartes Oasis, for instance, does AI-generated gameplay like in Minecraft, and that one is actually available now.
Okay.
Then you have things like NVIDIA Isaac Lab for robotics simulation, which is powerful but needs programming, and game engines like Unity or Cesium combined with Unreal Engine 5 for geospatial stuff.
But those require manual building, right? You don't just like, make me a world.
Exactly. They can create amazing results, incredibly realistic, but it takes a lot of skilled work by developers and artists. Genie 3's unique selling point is generating interactive 3D worlds directly from text, on demand, in real time. That's the core difference.
Right, the text to interactive world pipeline. So the big questions, cost and availability. Can I try it?
Ah, the usual suspects. Right now, no. Genie 3 isn't public. It's in a limited research preview for a select group.
So researchers, maybe some creators?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Google DeepMind hasn't announced any official price or a public release date.
Any guesses when?
Experts are thinking it could be several months, maybe even years before it's widely available. And importantly, no free version has been mentioned either. So for now, it's research-focused.
Okay, wrapping things up then. Our take seems pretty clear. Genie 3 made waves for a reason.
Absolutely. It's a major step towards worlds that are not just viewable, but playable and responsive.
Yeah, where other models just gave us videos, sometimes inconsistent ones, Genie 3 is pushing towards that feeling of a solid interactive space. Obviously, the limitations are their session length, multi-agent stuff, perfect physics, the compute power needed.
Sure, it's early days in some respects.
But the direction feels right. It seems like a really pivotal tool for research and a huge potential accelerator for creativity, simulation, and ultimately building smarter AI.
Definitely. And here's something to chew on. This isn't just science fiction anymore. Think about the vision here.
Robot.
Imagine a robot learning to open a door. First, it practices in a virtual apartment that Genie 3 just whipped up. Then, immediately after, we just tell the system, okay, now generate a warehouse environment. And the robot practices the same skill, opening a different door in that totally different context.
Right.
Then maybe again in simulated mountains.
Wow, just generating tailored training grounds on the fly.
Exactly. The speed and diversity of learning that enables it's potentially revolutionary for how quickly AI can adapt and generalize skills.
Yeah.
That's the kind of future Genie 3 points towards.
A fascinating glimpse into what's coming. Just incredible potential there with Genie 3.
It's truly exciting times for AI.
And hey, if you listening are as fascinated by all this as we are, and you want to keep up with the absolute latest in AI, cutting edge news, deep dives like this one, plus access to literally thousands of AI tools,
Yeah.
you got to check out AIxploria.com. That's AIxploria.com. Seriously, it's your hub for everything artificial intelligence.
Good shout. All right, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
We'll catch you on the next one.